a nightmare for himself. I need to get the item ID from it. It's like, search the damn database.
Alrighty. Tape's rolling.
Now it's rolling.
It's rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling.
Right. Right on the set. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we sit here and scratch our heads and play with our balls and do other things. And you sit
Scratch
there
ourselves. That's right.
Yeah. And your own personal life choices as well as ours, because we have no clue what we're doing daily basis other than
we
sitting
do
here.
not. This is the unscripted news as we interpret things here.
Yes.
And welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It's Taco Tuesday. Famines, how you doing out there today? Good to see you.
Famines.
We got Drac in the Roto early. We got Bubbles for... Hey, Bubbles.
Oh, Bubbles. Ah. What was that from?
Me, or
something
can
about
I
Mary?
Not hear you playing music here today? I don't hear.
It is extremely quiet today for some odd reason. I can barely hear it. So here, let me go ahead and thank you, Blood Omen. I'm gonna change to the 4-man band, and then restart the song, and maybe watch the volume level for the playing of the instrument just explode. Nope, it didn't. So I think somewhere. I don't know.
I have ever seen.
Here.
Torque, thank you for the host.
Is that better for you?
New lands? What?
Well, yesterday we talked about the new lands, and we
got to update your info. We don't need to update the stinking info.
It's still a question mark, isn't it?
It is. That's right. It is. It is a question mark. That's right. Yesterday here on stream, we got to actually show off the new lands. I still can't remember the pronunciation, so I'll just
Misrender.
Misrender. Where's my button? Damn it.
Yes, the new lands are Mistrender.
There it is.
Yeah. Now, do you remember the statement from Liz saying that map is actually twice the size of Novia?
That was the scale he had it at when he was working on it when he made that statement. I don't know if he kept it to that scale. That's a question we should ask him.
Yeah, so that is because like the way it is right now, I would say it's twice the size of the Hidden Veil. Would be more accurate because it's not the
Until
same
we
size.
can actually get to explore it all. Now, let me see if I have. Do I actually happen to have
we only
a
saw
map?
3 islands.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things. Let me see if I actually have a copy of that map floating around here.
So there might be more. We know one of the islands is sunk that he hasn't worked on yet. And it's going to be sunk until he actually gets on it. And hello, Turok. We haven't seen you in a long time.
Turok.
Yeah. You joined your channel. Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you out there.
So there's probably going to be a lot more islands that get put in at some point in time. We do know it is a work in progress. We should be receiving a patch soon. Very, very soon. But not yet.
Sometime today there's going to be a new patch coming out. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm sure.
Do we want to cover Chris's tweets from yesterday and today?
Yes,
two of them.
Tweets yesterday and today. And we'll go over the patch notes, which we never got to yesterday, and tell you what was patched in, what's coming in, little fixes that are coming in. I didn't see a mention of. Well, we'll get to it when we get there. So. Where are you going? 23 hours ago? Drink.
This thing is mammoth. Yes, 23 hours ago is where we're going. So, yesterday, no stream or co-stream from Chris. His allergies are kicking his ass, and he's getting tired of looking sickly on stream just because he's dealt with, like, some pink eye, some, other things
to his fish
allergies
stuff.
Yeah
Gotta stop playing with all those lizards and fish, man.
I know, man. Those reptiles will kill you. Then he's working on getting a build. Remember, this is 23 hours ago. Working on getting a build going to fix the nameplate issue, and then crashing with Benadryl for a few hours.
Yay.
And then 2 hours ago, the crown sale was finally turned off, but the 20% deed sale is still ongoing, but it will be disabled with the next live patch due out later today. So if you need to buy some cheap crowns, you need to go to shroudmarketplace.com to do that update, buy those crowns so that you can do that upgrade before
today's patch.
Before they increase, yeah. And that patch will also enable travel to the new continent and fix the odd font issues.
Indeed. So
those nameplates on NPCs.
See where connections are to the new continent today. That's going to be exposed. And I'm looking forward to seeing where we have connections in the world to this. So it's going to be interesting to see. Definitely. Yes. But let's go ahead and get started with the first giveaway today. And the first giveaway, I actually picked it out, but I didn't put it in. Hold on. What did I pick out?
I don't.
It was a Lupine Destroyer. That's what it was.
Oh.
Lupine.
Nice. Lupine Destroyer.
That's right.
Don't forget
Lupine
to join
Destroyer
in on that.
Combat pet, courtesy of Storm and Storm's Pets. And all you gotta do is type exclamation I love free shit for a chance to win right here on NBNN.
Yes. I love free shit.
I love free shit.
You can't let Econdis be the only one that gets in on this, so don't forget.
I tell you,
I love free shit.
Free shit, folks. Reboot Test has been kicking my ass with this stuff. I've been having a great time. I got some of the coolest new toys. I just got a really cool laptop cooler. Here, let me show you a picture of this bad boy. Yeah.
Well, don't you need a better laptop for that cooler?
I just bought one.
Oh, okay.
Right before the convention last year. You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, you weren't there enough to pay attention. That's why.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, man, I had fun things to do, man. Really fun things to do. Yes.
I'll put that up on screen real quick.
Oh.
Big fan, adjustable height, adjustable fan speeds, extra USB port, gaming light up, RGB. Cool stuff. Replaced my old one with this one, and I'm going to be testing some more because, hey, I can. They reimburse you for it, folks.
Yeah.
Great shit.
Yep. Then, I see something that I need to get. I need to sign up for Reboot A Stats at some point.
I've been telling you that for ages, man. You would have all sorts of fun. They got all sorts of toys for all sorts of stuff. Well, I got a site that's got swings available. I can turn you on to. Yeah.
Well, I need to see if that's there. Swing.
Yeah. Now that would be on Nice Deals. That would be on the Nice Deals website. No, nicediscount.net. Go check out nicediscount.net. I see. That one's not all 100% rebates. That's the reason why I'm not sharing that with folks. But if people want other things, I can tell you, if you're seeing Facebook ads that say, "Hey, we'll reimburse you," they're actually real, folks. I do it all the time. I'm actually getting ready to. Here's another. This is a messenger one. You'll like this one. And you can understand why. Let me see if I can get this.
You got to provide the link.
Yeah, I got to see if I can copy it.
Okay.
Because it's a picture in Messenger, and I really can't do it. But basically, it's a lighting softbox, big studio-size softbox.
Oh, okay.
But it's on Messenger. Hey, you want to try this out for free? So if you see those ads on Facebook, check those out as well, man. They're real.
Some of them are. Some of them aren't.
I have one that hasn't responded to me yet for a $10 pair of sunglasses. So, Out of all my experiences, Shroud Marketplace has got a better run with. Zero problems like that. But the only thing I'm still waiting on is one refund. And I'm guessing it's got something to do with the coronavirus over there. Somebody who's selling cheap glasses is caught up in this mess and just can't get out to do their updates.
They can't log on to anything. Yep. But yes, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendables needs related to Shroud. You need to go register and go buy stuff. But we do have some patch notes. Remember, this is the patch that came out yesterday. We have not talked about at all. Lots of patch notes for it. And we also expect another patch to come out today. But yes. So you ready for the patch notes?
Indeed.
Okay.
Up on build number 11. Ready.
Build number 1121. Now I have no idea why 1999-67 is on there. I have no clue why that's there.
They're including versioning now. I don't know.
That eludes me. So it fixed the collision issues in Blood River Forest pit traps. Then Mistrinder, aka Episode 2 Continent, now in build, but only reachable through GM teleport/summon. Or if you have someone that's there, you can teleport to them. That's on your friends list.
Wait for today's patch.
Yeah, or just wait for today's patch. Fire attunement loss, now working properly for magic warding. Extra dialogue for all kobolds in the caverns of Skrek. Owl's Head. Players will now properly unlock Guard Winslow's name.
Yay.
Then there are some vault updates.
Ooh.
Boo. Vault should be gotten rid of. Out in Ravensmoor, they moved the floating rocks to the ground and rebuilt the nav mesh. Ooh, thank you, Eagle. 300 bits. Then after that, out in Ravensmoor, I'm sorry, we already did that. Devotional caretakers, they fixed an issue where the devotional caretakers were stating the player had been to Yannaford. Even when they hadn't. And thank you, Eagle, for those bits on my stream.
Absolutely.
Yay!
Love you, man.
100 bits shy of a game of marbles so far this morning. There was also fixes for store tags for rock and boulder packs. Aether creatures have finally left Novia. They were only supposed to leave back in September, October. They have finally left. Yep. The Aether creatures are the seasonal mobs tied to the asteroid's return, and they are supposed to disappear as soon as the asteroid has left the premises. But someone forgot to turn those off.
Has left the premises.
Yes. Then we do also have adventuring trainers. Bypass conversations with merchants can no longer be skipped with adventuring trainers unless you have a specific training flag that relates to that trainer.
Interesting.
Yeah. Crown Shop, they added Firefly's visual effects decos. And then change to allow printing press assets to be placed as pot deco.
Nice. Long overdue.
Yeah. Out in Bard's Rest, they removed interconnection with Brittany Fort. Silly question.
But
are crafting stations still allowed? Are they yet allowed to be placed as a crafting deco, or do they have to be on a lot?
You know, I haven't tested. I thought that was one of those fixes as well that that was supposed to be made done. We could actually run out to town and try that.
Yeah. We could at some point. Then we also have out in Bard's Rest, they removed the interconnection with Brittany Fort. Change all crafting stations to allow pot deco placement. What? Speak of the devil, right there in the patch notes.
Dun dun dun.
So crafting stations are now allowed to be pot deco. You can tell I never actually read this before.
No script, folks. We don't joke around when we say we knew we'd get to this eventually, but
don't pre-read it. Don't do anything live on air. Yeah, surprise.
There's your sign.
Surprise. They adjusted lights on Firefly's visual effects decos. The Crown Shop, they added grass, rock, and boulder packs to the store. Out in Blood River, the two guards named Robert Townsend are now named Rob Townsend and Bob Townsend, and they're cousins.
Bob.
Not only are they cousins, but they're also kissing cousins. Ooh. Just the tip.
Because nobody's ever had the same name in the history of life, the universe, and everything.
No, that's actually one thing I really miss from UO is being able to randomly choose your name. And if someone else had that name, so be it. As well as like ICQ, things like that. Yeah, because in reality, lots of people have the exact same name. Then let's see, where are we at? LOD performance work for mini decorations, because remember, Unity best practices say LODs, 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 LODs. Work on those LODs. Really.
LOD.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Then Stonefist will now correctly stun targets. Yay! Fixed
Cool.
the Stonefist.
Pugilism.
Yeah. Well, Stonefist, remember, that's in the Earth Tree.
Right.
Then,
you can use it with pugilism, can't you?
I don't think so, because it's a spell. Then changed. It is a short range spell that is a punch. Yeah. Changed Waterwell to allow placement in player dungeons. The belt durability was increased. Piano, the female avatar's nameplate now moves to the right place when playing. Fixed an issue where the camera would not follow the character correctly when traveling on elevators. Added fancy toilet paper stand out in Ardoris.
The updated the fancy toilet paper stands for the outhouses, Jack. Just gotta have it.
Well, you remember I'm using the
gotta class up the place a little bit.
Well, the toilet paper in my outhouses is the raffle tickets from when you could engage in those raffles for deeds.
Absolutely.
That's the finest toilet paper that you'll find in on Jackson's lot in Owl's Head, where the NBNN studios are headquartered. Yeah, finest lottery tickets paper ever. Yeah. Out in yeah, that Elmo guy must have a TP empire. Out in Ardoris, they updated the Boy in the Attic journal in responses from the boy in Captain Cudgel, including adding compass markers. And don't forget, the Boy in the Attic might be related to Zangoff and his wife.
You think he's related?
Well, I mean, he might just be hiding out up there in a little room. And she loves it when you run right through her. That's all I gotta say.
I thought he was there, sort of willingly, but I didn't think there was a relation there.
Well, it is consensual non-consent, is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So consensual non-consent. Ooh.
Not gonna ask how you know that term.
I don't. What term? What term? What are you talking about? I know nothing. I'm a virgin. I'm innocent. Yeah. Then after that, Resolute, they added the bandit head responses to Godbert's hello response. That match his help responses. That's good.
Good.
And then all knights and guards out in Resolute can now respond to the Godbert keyword. Good. Out in the Battle of Solid. Well, like that is something that people have actually requested. Like even common areas in town, they should be able to direct you to. Like, where's the bank? Where's the inn? Where's the bar? They should all be able to tell you where that is. But I mean, that does take a lot of writing that dialogue out. The Battle of Solid Bridge, they updated the auto switch that opens the magically locked gate to better account for grandfathered characters from before the BSOB revision. Yeah, the Battle of Solid Bridge revision. Yeah.
Interesting.
They added the eternal pattern to the Cupid bow.
Nice.
We need the patterns for the Emperor's New Clothes. We really do.
I don't think they'll ever do. Well, never say never. Maybe one of these days we'll be allowed to do that. Yeah.
Maybe. Well, they really should be. I mean, they should be
run
patterns.
around with invisible helmets. Why can't we run around with invisible armor? I don't get it.
Yeah, that's right. And 8 new NPCs with large conversation dialogues. They currently investigating why they aren't showing up in the store.
And these, I'm hoping, are going to be coming in with the next patch, because this is what I'm looking forward to playing with.
These are the
dialogue for the inky NPCs, and of course the new NPCs that everybody can play with is coming in. Hopefully in this patch. I looked in the store and I didn't see anything there. I'm assuming it would be there are new items, but that probably changed at 12 o'clock when we went live.
Yes, so that would be under new items, and then we'd be looking for NPCs of some sort. And we do not have that. There's the boulder stuff.
The fancy toilet paper holders in there.
Fancy indoor toilet. Yeah, and like that boulder packs. Look at the price on those. $18.50, $11.50 for a 4-pack. 6-pack and $9.75. That's $10 to $20. It's like, come on, guys.
$20 worth of rocks.
Yep. Then you've got some small fish trophies.
The small fish trophies. Yeah, I want to look at these. These look pretty cool. The boot trophy. Oh, I like that. I may have to get this pack just to get the boot trophy. That is cool.
Oh, it's really funny. It's like if you click on it and you actually do the zoom in portion.
Actually, I'm not even showing that. I should have switched screens 5 minutes ago, which I didn't do.
You should have. Yeah. Then after that, you've got the goldfish trophy. And by default, you're actually looking at the back side of it, so you do have to flip it around in order to actually look at it. So you need to flip it around.
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize they were all so.
Yeah, here you're looking at the back side of each trophy. So those are there. I like the seahorse. As well as the fish skeleton. And the slug.
All pretty cool. A sardine.
So that is the new stuff in the store, including the
some of the new stuff. Oh, the slug. Yeah. That's absolutely charming.
And I will say that the fancy bathroom paper holder, the paper is on there correctly, unless you have a cat in your presence, then you might want to put it the other way. Because if you have a cat that does like to play with toilet paper, you are screwed. And you're going to end up with toilet paper all over the ground. Or even a dog that likes toilet paper. So beware of those things. And yes, we do need the Big Mouth Billy Bass. So you should be able to take from the store and go find that fish statue. And go find that. Yeah, and go find a bass one and actually make it talk and actually animate that stuff.
Exclamation! I love free shit. Giving away a Lupine Destroyer combat pet, courtesy of Storm and Storm's Pets. And speaking of the big mouth Billy Bass, you know, there's a bar that actually went out and bought hundreds of these things and lined the side of the walls of the stairway of the bar and then synced them all to do their custom singing. And when you go down the stairs, it'll actually activate them and they'll actually put on a show. It's pretty freaking awesome, I'll tell you what.
I kind of like the ones where the bar that has the picture of a naked man on there with if you lift something, and then on the outside it actually alerts everybody else on the bar that someone peeked.
Take it easy.
Whenever you come out of the bathroom,
damn
everybody knows.
People.
Uh-oh.
Hate when people try and market stuff to you, like ShroudMarketplace.com.
I know.
Wouldn't know anybody trying to do anything like that, would we?
Don't know. Never been to ShroudMarketplace.com.
I love free shit.
Oh, wait, I have.
Giving away a Lupine Destroyer pet. Dark Blue Monkey, how you doing? Skeggy, how you doing? What's Skeggy? Oh, he's got the big mouth Billy Bass link there for us.
Yes.
Famines wants to know how long till we see the crafted version of all the new Crown Store stuff, and of course that's not a question for us.
Yeah, there has been not a lot of progress made on a lot of those things that are. Remember, everything in game is supposed to be crafted, and the extra pretty version is available on the Crown Store. That is not something that we have seen as of yet. There's been a lot of things to where the only way you can get it is from the Crown Store. So
now I understand, you know, releasing it in the Crown Store, you know, 2 weeks, a month before you release the craftable version just to generate your sales. But
some sales, yeah.
Got to catch up on that, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, last chance! Exclamation! I love free shit. Before we close this raffle and pick ourselves a winner.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Looks like everybody's all in. We're gonna go ahead and close this giveaway. Pick ourselves a winner, and that's going to be Venatrix Lakis. Stage rise just a second too late, buddy. You can get in on the next one.
Yay. And then my email's going off right now. Lots of email.
Why does that not surprise me?
I don't know. It's like I could have an open mic between like 8 and 11:30 and not receive any messages. As soon as like noon comes around, you hear message ding 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 ding
ding, bzz, bzz,
and then people messaging me on Facebook Messenger, although that happens very sporadically. I mean, not as sporadically as some people think. Yeah.
All right, let's get this out to Venatrix. And congratulations. There you go. There is your Lupine Destroyer pet.
Yay!
And we are going to open up the next giveaway. 10,000 gold coins. Courtesy of CC and CC's Bazaar. Thank you, CC, for the wonderful donation and support. And, of course, giving you folks a chance to get some free coinage. Right here, we'll do that giveaway at the end of the show. So, any thoughts, Jack, as to where we're going to have the links to the new world, the new lands? Let's bring up the map and take a look at the map.
We actually have to go. I can't bring up the in-game map properly, we have to go to the maps.shroudoftheavatar.com. So if we actually look at that, so in the mock-ups, they've been putting it to the north of Novia, but it's supposed to be to the east of Novia, isn't it?
It was originally slated to go to the east of Novia. It was originally slated to come over here where Jack is, but they have decided that it's going to go up here now. So now the big question is, where here on the map are we going to get connections from? I mean, now there's obvious points.
The question also becomes, are they actually going to do it from the actual north still, or was that just a matter of convenience? So if it's from the north, I would probably see connections from like Forest End or Mud.
Forest End or Mud? Where is Mud?
Yeah. Mud is out all the way on the Nordgard Island.
Yeah, see, but there's no boating lanes there. I'm looking where we already got boating lanes, which would be over by,
if you go to Mud,
Mud's got them. Okay, Mud's got them. I see.
There is nothing on
Mud or
Forest End,
Norreach area would be one.
So,
do you think there would be one from Brittany where the other boat is, or you think further north where Graf Island is?
There might be one from Brittany, or you could do it from Graf Island. But I still kind of want to see them do it to the east, and then from there, because there's no real boat travel. But then it's like I still want.
So you want to see the boats leaving out of the east side and still give you the illusion that it is to the east, even though we know it's going north.
I have never been to the town of Bruchash. Have you?
Where is this?
It's a little island off of East March.
Where? North, south?
East of East March.
East of
a little
East
bit south
March.
of it. Yeah.
I don't know. How do you spell it? I'll tell you if I've ever been there. Oh, the Brute. Okay.
Broocchash.
Let's see. Have I ever been there?
Probably not.
Yep,
I know I definitely have. Okay. Yeah. It's not a town related to the story, so I've never been there.
I've been there. It's a town, no ransom.
Yeah, Serenia says that there's a leading quest in No Reach. So don't forget, No Reach is going to be all the way over by the town of Mud, I believe.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that. So that again,
where's No Reach?
I'm just curious to see where it's going to go out of. We also have, there's another boating lane, which is down a little further south, where it comes out of Verandis. I don't know if there's going to be any PvP islands. Maybe they can make a boat from Verdantis.
Yeah.
And make a connecting PvP territory that way as well. That's right! Exclamation! I love free shit. Get in on the action.
Skaggy's like, possibly a moon gate, because those moon gates are overused.
Well, I would expect there to be at least one or two of those as well. Aren't there spots on the moon gates for, or would they have to adjust the moon gates?
Yes, there are spots on the moon gates. Okay,
but yes, it's anybody's guess right now. We'll be looking for today's patch to see possibly where they're going to be coming out of. So Maybe we'll actually even have some boats out of the Hidden Vale going across, if that's the case. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Moving right along, what else we got on today's radar? Anything else interesting for the boys and girls out there today?
Did we already cover the 2 tweets from Chris?
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah, we did. We did. Yeah. Then let's see if there's any Shroud of the Avatar tweets as well. Nope, not really. Just the
going live at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a tweet about the fishies. We already shared that information.
Yeah. So slow news day. Slow everything.
Slow news day.
So we get conjecture and theories of 2 idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to.
'Cause I love this shit. I tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I should tell them all a little bit more about Reboot Test. How about that?
Again, I think we should tell people more about
ShroudMarketplace.com.
Shroud Marketplace, yes.
You think? How about we tell them a little bit about both?
Yeah, ShroudMarketplace.com, definitely, because it's such a beautiful site.
It is. I had some really nice sales last month on the marketplace. Personally, I don't complain. Marketplace is a great place to get rid of all that stuff that you got laying around. And I've probably got loads of stuff sitting around that I just still haven't listed. That I see people doing things. You know, I try and keep packages together. And I see a lot of guys out there just piecemealing a lot of that out piece by piece as well for those who just don't want that. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like, that's the great thing is like each vendor is being responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So they can put whatever they want up for sale. And and some people actually have that button that's enabled, like make an offer.
Make me an offer.
So that way,
make me an offer I can't refuse.
You can actually like go to my if you're looking for like that water castle lot deed, and you see that price, and then it's like, hey, you want to click on that make an offer.
I think that's too high.
Yeah, and then you can sit there and like suggest a price that you think it would be good at, and then that vendor would actually get a yes or no, and then if the vendor says
like
yes,
eBay, almost like eBay. Let's just jump a little early here. We can give Shroud Marketplace more when we can get to that.
If you look in your Twitch chat, there's a question.
Question about Shroud Marketplace from Dark Blue Monkey.
He just bought some gold and it arrived within about 10 minutes. Are all transactions that smooth and cost effective? Okay, so you have to remember each vendor is all over the world. Like I have woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning to make delivery. And sometimes there's been other times where I was in the middle of driving to where it's like I just sat there. I emailed the person that made the purchase and said, hey, it's going to be a few hours before I'm home to make this delivery. A lot of the vendors are really good about getting everything with as soon as possible. But you have to remember, some of these people are at work and don't have access to the game. So it sometimes can be between minutes and several hours before delivery occurs. So generally, if it hasn't shown up in 12 hours, you can send in an email and saying, hey, what's the status of my order? And the Shroud Marketplace admins will actually get on it and start harassing the vendors. And they do that anyways, just to make sure that things are being taken care of as quickly as possible.
Now, I'm going to just jump over to my shop's homepage here. And, of course, for giggles and grins, I've got the business hours listed, which If anybody's ever read it, it's our business hours are open most days about 9 or 10, occasionally as early as 7, and sometimes as late as 12 or 1. We close about 5:30 or 6, occasionally about 4 or 5, and sometimes as late as midnight or later. On some days, we're not here at all, but lately we've been here a lot, unless we're not here. And yes, that is humor, and I put off to the side. Seriously, though, folks, I'm here, 12 to 15 hours a day, and most of my deliveries, I try and pride myself in making them within the hour to anybody who has a delivery. When I go away, I take a laptop on the road that's capable of logging in from wherever I'm at and making a delivery as well. But we've had vendors like Thradia recently who had to go on vacation. She just sent a letter to the marketplace and said, "Hey, I'm going on vacation. Can you close down my store while I'm away?" And Shroud Marketplace will do that for you as well. So
there's been other things where it's like I actually some vendors went on vacation and they sent me their items and I made the deliveries for them. So so that has happened.
Here's my inventory. If somebody buys something, make the delivery. All sorts of things can be worked out for anybody there. But yes, let's talk about the calendar. We'll come back to the marketplace in its proper place here in a couple of minutes. Yes, the NBNN Shrouded Avatar Community Calendar, another slow day, is hosted on NBNN.info and, of course, brought to us by our good folks over at Reboot A Stats, where they'll pay you to buy products on Amazon. And, of course, you'll get $5 for your first referral, not your first referral, your first review. I'll get $5 for a referral. We all get $5. All you got to do is sign up and check it out. There, over there. Or below. In text.
Somewhere. Click on that link that says Reboot Test. But yes, that NBNN Shroud of the Avatar Community Calendar is on NBNN.info. Click on the calendar button. And you too can look at this aggregated mess of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. I tried to click the wrong drop-down list. If you have, I know, it's like, try to click on it in Streamlabs. It's like, why isn't he going anywhere?
He goes nowhere.
If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and that guy over there will do something with it eventually. And then from there, it gets it hooked up, and then we start reading off your events as long as it's a reasonable time or we're available. And remember, yes. But also, if you have events and you want, or one-off events and you want us to talk about them and do things and add it to the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar Community Calendar, because that's what it's there for, email news@nbnn.info, the information on it, and say, please add this to the calendar. And then Laz will sit there and say, hey, okay, I gave you permission to add things to the calendar. You go do it yourself. Yep.
We can do it both ways. That's right. I give you permission to add to the calendar. I can instruct you how to create your own calendar, or I can post your one off to the calendar for you. Yes. Absolutely.
And remember, it is a Google public calendar, so try not to put your personal information on there because we really don't need to know that you need to go visit your proctologist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get butt check.
Yes. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. And eventually we'll get that nudes calendar set up as soon as people start sending their nudes to nudes@nbnn.info.
More than just one or two from somebody who recently had a birthday.
Scrota.
That's right, Scrota.
Happy birthday, Scrota.
Happy belated birthday to Scrota.
Yes. That was yesterday.
I know. I saw it yesterday, but we were.
I was gonna mention it as well, and I forgot as well. But I did send him a message on somewhere
on Facebook.
Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You need to tune in your ether amplifiers to WEDIA Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. Little show called Lunch with us. 2 o'clock this afternoon. You need to join Sean Silverfoot. give him the New York hello of fuck you, and talk to him about all things related to Paxlayer, because it is the Paxlayer Town Manager Hour. We'll learn all about Paxlayer. Yeah. 7 p.m. is going to be the 70s at 7 on Wadia Radio Free Britannia, and that is followed at 10 p.m. by the Weckwood Room with Waz's Wad, where you too can have like a little tour de force of musical history and the intersectionality
a little
of all
musical history lesson 5 nights a week. That's right. Him and his partner Tommy do their thing, pick a topic and talk about it and play music from back in the day.
Yep.
And yes, literally 1946 to 74. It's an interesting show, and sometimes, as Jack put it, you make you feel like you wanted to just do what?
Oh, jeez. One of those shows was super, super depressing. Yeah.
Throw yourself off a cliff, depressing.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, moving right along, that's right, don't forget you're watching Two Idiots Interpret the News like nobody else's business right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us on replays on Twitch and on YouTube. We appreciate you all. And if you like what you see, you got this far. That's right. No edits, live, one take only. Click the like, the follow, the notify, the alert buttons. You know the buttons depending on the platform. All the support we can get helps keep us on the air right here on NBNN. The BMC, the Britannian Mining Company, wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove and make yourself at home. If you're looking for a crazy bunch of like-minded miners to live with and hang out with, the Britannian Mining Company is the place for you to go check out. Check it out today, located near the Quell region, near the town of Exeter, and conveniently located next to those mines that you want to be. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bring you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, with Wake Up New Britannia every Saturday morning at 6 a.m., Wild Safari every Saturday evening at 6 p.m. with Fionn Wildmane and a cast of characters, and much more throughout the week. Sarah and Nandor, us throughout the week, 12s and 6s around the clock, all sorts of great stuff. So tune in and listen while you're out there doing your thing. ShroudMusic.com for ABC file sharing. That's right, file sharing. You can upload and you can download at ShroudMusic.com, because, hey, we want you to be able to play some music without having to go crazy trying to figure it out all by yourself. Make it easy. Go to ShroudMusic.com. Reboot tests. Again, I love free shit so much. I want to share this with you folks. I mean, everybody needs chargers and cables. The dog's always chewing them up. You're always leaving them at the office. The kids are always stealing them. There's always somebody who needs one. I do know one of our members here on stream. I'll let him reveal himself whenever he gets a chance. He's already got his first refund. He tried it out for us, and I do appreciate that as well. Capheus's wares on ShroudMarketplace.com. Because Capheus's wares, he's got all sorts of wood. You name it, he's got it. He's got boards now. He's got timbers. He's got bulk wood. He's got beetles and much more in his shop, Capheus's wares, on ShroudMarketplace.com. And like we were talking about, yes, most of those transactions are very smooth. No problems with your deliveries. Most deliveries are made pretty speedy and are very pleasant. Of course, you can also check the ratings of all your buyers and sellers out there, at least the sellers. Is there buyer ratings? I don't think there's buyer ratings on the marketplace,
Yes.
Is there?
Yes.
Buyer
rating? No. There's not buyer rating. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Not buyer. Could be. Don't know. But no, there is no buyer ratings. But ShroudMarketplace.com, as we said earlier, you need to go register an account to buy anything. And if you want to start selling your stuff because you have TMS syndrome, click on that vendor registration.
Too much stuff.
Yeah. Too much shit. Yeah. Anything into everything, as long as it is not a bannable offense. So no exploits are allowed at Shroud Marketplace. No duped items. Of course, there is no duped items. So anything and everything from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to services. And the funny thing is, remember, these are people that have tons of crowns. You can find 1,000 right now from Soda Goods Shop. You can find wood. You can find timber. You can find ore. You can
1,000 crowns,
granite.
$7.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like, remember that 20% discount that would have been $8 off of Shroud Market or off of shroudoftheavatar.com or the in-game option to buy it. So it's still a significant savings over Portalarium. So you can find anything and everything. I just love the fact, like, if you go into the coinage and you go to Game Gold, you can see all kinds of people selling gold at different prices. So you can get like from 100,000, 10,000, all the way up to 5 million, all in one burst. Yeah. So anything and everything, including those services that we love, especially the cheese sign writing service. It's so cheesy that we are clients. Yes. Laz and Jack are clients. You can see it right here on the lot in Owl's Head. It's so cheesy that I don't know.
We had to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cheesy guys needed cheesy writing on our lots.
Yeah. It is so cheesy that although the sausage writing was actually done by me, so forgive. It's not
as cheesy as the cheesy writing.
Not as good.
That's cheesy, but it's not cheesy.
Yeah, you can also find Mom's ore refining service, because remember that
Mom, the patron saint of lazy avatars. That's right.
Time is money. Some people have more time, some people have more money, and yet you know what? You might as well make a buck or two. You provide the ore. She provides the coke. She has a little party, and then she returns with a bunch of ingots. And so there is that. Anything and everything. I mean, you've got merits bundles up there from Laz. You've got leveling services from lots of people. Scrota's music service. Well, he'll follow you around for an hour and play music. You can even find the wedding package from that guy.
That's right, because at Lazarus Long's Weddings and More, it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. If you're looking to get hitched in game, come see me, because I've got everything that you could ever need. I've got all sorts of different gowns. I've got all sorts of different tuxes if you need and don't have your own. We've got custom lot setup, custom location choices, you name it, we've got it. Custom vows, you want to make your own vows for that significant other. Hey, we've got all sorts of prefabs that we can work with and get you right on the way to getting you hitched here inside the game. As well, if you're looking for bulk goods, I offer those as well. Bulk ore, bulk suet, bulk granite, and some bulk craziness with some other stuff. We've got Teleton rares. We've got artifacts. Need more cowbell? We always need more cowbell. We got them out there. Looking for a duck? Want to buy a duck? Did you see that duck video I posted yesterday? Never trust a duck.
No, I didn't actually watch that one. I watched the other one that you posted.
You gotta watch Never Trust a Duck, man. That's funny as all hell. But yes, shroudmarketplace.com is where I do all my trading of all my virtual goods, whether it be gold,
Caffeine says that he's got 1,000 maple boards up for sale at shroudmarketplace.com. Yeah. Go to the featured vendors. Go.
But yes, all sorts of great stuff out on the marketplace. And I'll tell you what, just all you got to do is take a little time, put it in a chest, forget about it. Eventually it'll sell. Of course, if it don't sell, you might be asking for too high of a price. Ask around. We might be able to help you with pricing guidelines as well. Tell you what sells for what prices, what don't, and of course, start buying and selling your own stuff. Shroud Marketplace, because you can't do it in the forums anymore.
Yep. Ooh. That's right. ShroudMarketplace.com. Go register. Yay! ShroudMarketplace.com. Go visit. Yes. Register an account. Buy stuff. Register an account. Then click on vendor registration. Sell stuff.
Last chance! Exclamation. I love free shit. As we get ready to wrap it up for today right here on stream. What happened?
Oh, it's that time again.
The music just stopped abruptly. So it was like, I don't know if you stopped it or it was just abruptly.
No, it just ended right there.
Right then and there. A big shout out to Eagle for the big donation today, and Blood Omen for a small donation as well. Thank you guys, as well as the rest of you folks.
All
for
donations
are
here today. Big. Thank you for the donations.
We do appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and close out this giveaway. Pick ourselves a winner. And Irish Eyes. Irish Eyes has been on a roll lately. She's got a couple wins under her belt right here on NBNN.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to send Irish Eyes her scrolls from yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was her name? Irish
Eyes. IZE.
IZE.
Eagle, thank you. As always good to see you. And all the rest of you. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Sean, you fucker, thank you very much for the 100 bits right here at the end. I love you too, brother. And we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN, as I was saying. Till then, I'm Laz with the Cowboy Sheriff hat on, and we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Woohoo. Thank you, Sean.
Monkey.
We're leaving just for you.
Thank you.
Okay, we are done.